Hello everyone, welcome back to Break Age Barriers. My name is Blessing. You can call me Lady B. If this is your first time here, what I do is talk about culture and human habits.
It's all about humanity.
Be reminded to press the subscribe button, the notification bell, so that whenever I upload, you can watch more of my videos if you like my content. Thank you. So recently I saw on social media a video going viral of a teenager and an adult lady who both got into an altercation whereby it got messy. The unfortunate thing is that the adult eventually got sentenced to prison. Yeah, that's an awful experience to go through for something that could have been maturely handled. Unnecessary situation that could have been avoided. When you claim to be an adult, yeah, please behave like one, especially when it comes to relating with children, what still teenagers for that matter. And this incident actually happened here in the UK. I'll play you the video so you can have a look, and then we'll talk afterwards.
You're no older than my daughter. Do you hear me? This is how you behave outside.
Stop shouting in my face.
Shut up!
Don't tell me I don't know you. Don't show me. What the hell? I don't know you. You won't beat me, you won't touch me, don't try my face. I don't know you. What the hell?
Look at you.
Look at you, I don't know you. Yeah, I call myself a black girl. And what? And what? She look like an actress. She look like an actress. What the hell? I don't know you're not my parent. Why would I respect you? What the hell? You can't see out of my head. You see. Stop talking in my face. What the hell? I'm damn fool. What do you mean I'm
You're calling me a fool?
Yes!
You can't ever call me a fool again in your life.
But I don't mean what the hell?
So I'm going to analyze the woman's behavior first, then I'll analyze the teenager's behavior. Now, I'm a mother myself, and I've been living in the UK for quite some time. I relocated from Nigeria to live in the UK. I do have an idea how different the two cultures are. In fact, in most cases, the two cultures are on opposite directions when it comes to so many things. So the cultural difference is huge. Hence, it's a culture shock when you've been living in Nigeria, in Africa, and then you now decide to relocate to the UK. The way things are done in Nigeria is absolutely different from the way things are done in the UK, especially when it comes to children. In the UK, children are protected. Yes, children are protected by the government. There's a law in place protecting the interest of children. That's just the way it is. It's the truth. And sometimes the truth is bitter, but that's just the way it is. Children in the UK are protected by laws that are functional. So you dare not, as an adult, go messing around with anybody's children. You dare not. You will be accountable if you are relocating from Africa or any other place. Because from information coming back, it seems the lady in question in the video is originally from Nigeria. So to analyze the woman, I really haven't got much fact of the woman beyond this video. We are going to stick to this video in our analysis. You can hear from the tone of the woman, her tone, an approach of addressing the teenager is completely off. One, she's an adult, and from her conversation with the young girl, it seems she's also a mother to most likely teenager like the young girl. So you can hear from what she's saying that the teenager is not older than her daughter. As adults, we should understand that we've all once been children, and we know what being a teenager comes with. There's a lot of pressure here and there, and there's a lot going on. There's puberty in place, and there's a lot going on. So when you, as an adult who have experienced what these children are experiencing right now, when you are addressing a teenager, you better know what you're talking about, especially when you meet a teenager like this one in the video. You better know your place as an adult. I am not condoning any child or teenager, for that matter, to go around disrespecting other adults. But from this video, we can see that this adult is the one out of order here. Her approach is rude. She's this close to the teenager, and she's shouting at the unknown teenager, a teenager that you've not met before, a teenager that is probably the same age with your own teenager at home, and you are shouting at this child that you have a child like. So because you have a child of the same age, does that give you the right to start abusing or shouting at, or slapping for that matter, another person's child? It shows that probably this is how she addresses her own child at home. So it must be that what she does at home is what she's brought out, you see. And you don't go around, be you here in the UK or even in Nigeria, shouting at other people's children. And you can see the way the child turned around and said, stop shouting at me, don't shout at me. This lady's response, they said, shut up. It shows that she's originally from Nigeria, where I am originally from. And I tell you one thing, in Nigeria, people demand a lot of respect in Nigeria. Everybody is demanding respect, left and right. For me, that goes to show there's a problem, because if people in leadership, adults, and people in position of authority are giving respect to one another, and they are giving respect to every other person, then I don't think anybody will be demanding respect. It's just going to flow easily. You give me respect, you get it back. And as they say, respect is reciprocal. You don't go demanding respect. You give respect. When you give, it's the same thing with life. What you give is what you get. You don't go asking and feeling so entitled because you find yourself to be an adult, and because you have a child or children at home, that gives you the audacity to go around talking to everybody rudely and demanding for respect. Completely out of order. She was rude, she was aggressive, she was out of tone. That behavior is narcissistic. Feeling entitled, feeling everybody owes you respect just because of your status or because of your position, or sometimes even because of what they feel they have achieved. I have experienced this so many times back home in Nigeria when I was growing up. It can be overwhelming for teenagers and children. Children are trampled on when it comes to addressing them. It's my own personal experience as well. It can be mentally draining that adults who are supposed to be showing example to the younger ones how to treat people are the ones maltreating every other person and oppressing those children. So when those children grow up, how on earth do you expect those children to treat other people better, except they take responsibility on their own? And that's one big difference between this society, British society, and the Nigerian society. Sad to say, but that's the reality. In Nigeria, respect is always demanded. I don't know. Everybody's demanding for respect. Respect me. Popular statements like, who are you, little? Do you know who I am? But regardless, the truth is that we are all human beings. What do you carry come from earth? What do you go carry go? What have you achieved that no one has achieved better on earth, that you have to trample on every other person that is either in front of you or behind you or all around you? In this society, people don't demand for respect. In the British society, courtesy is the normative in the British society. Everybody is showing courtesy to one another. For example, if you are in a pathway and there's a door in between the pathway, people that you don't know at all, they are right in front of you. It could be a male, it could be female, opening the door. They can easily open the door for themselves and just walk away. But oftentimes in the British society, you see somebody opening the door for you. They wait there because they can see that there are other people coming. They take consideration for other people. people. I love that about the British society. Right from primary school, children are already being taught how to show courtesy to one another, not just to adults. It's not only adults that deserve respect. My Nigerian aunties, you've got to get it up there. It's not only aunties and uncles that deserve respect. It's not only because you are married that then you deserve respect. Then those who are not married, they don't deserve any respect. It's not only because you have children that you deserve respect. And it's not only because those who don't have children, those ones, they don't deserve respect, because they are not human enough. They are not complete human because they don't have children, or because they are not married. They are not Mrs. Or because you have become a nurse. So because you have become a nurse now, everybody has to respect you. Everybody has to bow down to you because you are a nurse. You are receiving the money that nobody else has received before in the entire world. So we all have to bow to you and show you real respect. And then you start demanding, you respect me, respect me, respect me, respect me. Who have you respected? Who are you showing respect to? And we see the effect of this oppression and narcissism in the Nigerian society. It's plain in the politics. It's a societal problem that needs addressing, really seriously addressing. And I think this respect comes from the colonial experience, the colonial effect still playing on till today, which we have embraced as culture. That's not our original African culture. No, our original African culture before the enslavement is treating people with courtesy. We should go back to that and stop treating our children with disregard and belittling them. Because those children, whether you like it or not, those children that are children today, they are going to grow up and you are going to become old. So what happens then when you're old? Because you have treated these children so badly, they will catch up with you. Life is a circle. You are strong now, they are weak now. You will get old, become weak, then they will get older and become strong. And memory never dies. They will remember. So for this girl to be able to not be timid, to be brave enough to turn back and tell that woman, please stop shouting at me. You don't have to address me like that. She's brave. It takes bravery to be able to do that. Because some of these are Nigerian aunties, they can be brutal. They see everybody as little. Nobody is of value to them once they attain a certain status in life. You can't talk to them again. No. Even at this age in life, some of these my aunties, they still talk to me as though I'm that little teeny person that should not be able to be allowed to voice out her emotions, her feelings, or where her stance in any matter. It's terrible. I mean, when you bring people up like that, how do you expect them to be able to stand? You want to be you're not going to be here. Nobody is going to be here on earth forever. What legacy do you leave behind? Nigerian aunties, stop the oppression of our children. You're not the only one to be respected. You've got to show respect as well. Respect your position, show respect to other people. We need to embrace the culture of having courtesy and showing courtesy to one another, regardless of your status. I'm becoming a little bit passionate about this because I can relate. My experience with some of our Nigerian aunties was an awful experience. So I will just stop it here. The message is clear enough. We need to evolve to treating one another with love, with care, and with courtesy. You don't go around hitting other people's children. That's called assault. It's like the way the colonial people treated our ancestors. That aggression has been passed, and we've not really come off that process of healing. We are passing it on and we call it culture. It's not culture, it's wickedness. To analyze the girl's behavior, she only stood up for herself. And in fact, you Lord should stop this and let's reflect and start treating our children with courtesy and with some dignity. All this shouting and unruly behavior, is it worth it? It's not worth it. It's not. She could have called the security personnel's attention. Oh, excuse me, I was only addressing this young lady. See what I said, and this is how she responded. Please, can you help me look into this matter? Come on. You've got to use our brain. Use your brain, no, Auntie, Mrs. Chief Auntie. No. Please let the children grow. Thank you very much for watching. Do take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.